Thank you for watching Introduction to Research at the Media Center at Sequoia High School. We're going to start by going to Google Chrome and we are going to type in is.gd/SHSMC, which will take us to the Media Center website. Immediately, we're going to click on Resources, where we will begin the process of research. The first item to contend with is our on-site collection. Using the Follett search bar here provided by Destiny, you can search your title and find out, or your topic rather, and find out what books we have on campus here that might help your research. So once you locate the book, you'll see that these titles are marked in, and let's pretend that I'm going to study Hemingway in Cuba. I can then look to see where the book is located by looking at the call number. Okay, so this is a nice reminder of the Dewey Decimal System and that books are arranged in our stacks in the south end of the library by subject matter. And in this case, this book will be located at 813.52 HEM. And if you go to that spot in the stacks, you should find the book there. If not, please ask us, as maybe it had been used by a previous patron and hadn't been returned. So we might be able to help you find that. Once I check what we have in our collection, I might then go to Google Scholar, and there's a separate tutorial on how to customize that for you. Now, at this point, you're still just looking at what's available for your topic, and you haven't really narrowed in your question yet. So these are the first few steps. If you're really hurting for ideas, I suggest clicking on this Gale database thumbnail here so that you could do an all-power search. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Cuba, and what will happen here is it will bring me into the Gale system that will tell me what's available in terms of academic journals, books, news, images, videos, etc. But let's say that I'm not even ready for that yet. I might need a little more help deciding what to study. So I might click on World History and Context, and by landing on the home page here, I can narrow down what it is I'd like to look into, whether it's economics, cultural trends over certain periods of time, religions, political constructs, etc. And I can then go by topic here where I might get a little more inspiration, which will help me define what I want to use. Now, once you're in Gale, the first step you should do is sign in with Google. So I'm going to click on that and make sure that you sign in with your SEQ account. So I'm going to click there. It prompts me to my single sign-on through the Sequoia Union High School District. And now I have the ability to save articles and put them into my Google Drive. So I'm going to just click on socialism here. Again, I'm not sure what I'm writing about, but let's go ahead and look at communism in Latin America. And I want to just show you this option over here. If I save the article, it can add it to a folder that is open during the session of my search. Okay. If I want to use my citation tool, I can generate the citation and I can export it to my Google Drive. So if I click this, assuming that this is the citation I want, I can select it and then I can press export. You'll notice it downloaded in HTML here in case you're using some other citation generator. I can press OK. And now if I quickly log into my Google Drive, let's see how quickly I can do this. I should have, under recent, I should have my citation right here, MLA 8, Communism, Latin America. And when I open up that document, it should be the exact citation that I just saw. Okay, now you'll have to check with your instructor about how to format your works cited page, whether or not you need to do the hanging indent. And I can help you with that in person. In fact, there'll probably be another tutorial on how to do that as well. Okay, so this is really the beginning of how to start looking for works that you might end up spending time reading so that you can develop your question. Once you think you're closer to your question, you might go back to our resource page and you might look at the Gale Virtual Reference Library. By clicking the Gale Virtual Reference Library, I now have actual e-books. So these are entire books that are included here. And one that's been highly recommended for the IB student is History in Dispute series, which helps because it presents your topics in such a way that you have to get specific. Okay, so I just typed in Cuba, but then you see I get more specific questions. So now I'm thinking, oh, I really need to narrow down my topic to figure out what it is that I want to write about. So when you see a result that has a viewpoint essay, you'll see that you can click on that title and it will show you different viewpoints on that topic, which you can then peruse further. And not to go unnoticed, the reference link I think is the most valuable source. So you see here that these were the people that were consulted on this document or in this book, and those are people that you might then want to go search and find these books so that you can aid your references and you can cross-reference to make sure that you're getting the information that you want. And then of course the citation is here, and again you can copy and paste that into your Google Drive or wherever. So this is just getting started. Back to the resources page. So again, you have your Gale databases, you also have JSTOR, you have your New York Public Library digital collections, and then I want to skim down here to the Salem Press Online Collection, which is generously provided by the foundation at Menlo Atherton High School. They've said that we can absolutely use this for our searching, and you will see how we have topics here organized by genre, like literature, history, science, health, careers. And then you can really get specific by decade, and that's a great place to start if you have yet to decide what your topic is. Okay, so I'm going to stop here for now, and we'll go to other tutorials as we need to. And again, you are going to visit is.gd/SHSMC, click on the resources tab to get to all of these resources.